Haley, can you please finish the vegetable in your bowl?
No, Mommy, I hate vegetables. They're gross. Hi, my name is Kaylee. This is my mom, and we are going to give a presentation about the life of the kids in Africa and the life that we have. Let's look at some facts of Africa.
Africa is the world's second largest continent.
It contains 54 countries and 1.1 billion people. 15% of the world's population lives in Africa.
There are 2,000 different languages that are spoken. English and Arabic are the widely spoken language there.
Most of the African people are Christians and Muslims. 65% of Africans work in the agricultural sector.
You can find the largest mammals on this planet in Africa, and over 1,100 species of mammals live there.
As you know, the kids in Africa are very poor and have so little. Every child deserves a healthy start in life. However, there are far too many starving children in Africa whom hunger is a constant chronic pain. Some others get so sick at such a young age that they can possibly die before their 5th birthday. More than 30% of kids in Africa suffer from the consequences of chronic malnutrition, which is a physical and mental development disorder that affects their daily lives.
Only 33% of the children are living both of their parents. Over half of the children are actually growing up without their fathers. These kids are living with relatives or on the street. The sad orphan would die pretty easily by living on the street because of lacking of living resources such as, food, water, air, and shelter.
Children in Africa have to usually work instead of going to school. African kids work on plantations in mines, quarries, or factories. Most child laborers are exploited and have no chance of attending school because they have neither the time nor the strength to learn. A lot of children don't even know where their next meal is coming from.
Abuse of children is very frequent in South Africa. Young girls are neglected and abused, even by their family. Children are often suffer sexual abuse, and the youngest children are the most at risk. In general, South Africa children has the highest level of sexual assault in the whole world. Girls are physically and sexually assaulted, even in the school, by their teachers, classmates, or outside individuals. Because of fearing of the sexual assault, girls are often choose their safety over their educations.
In some African communities, custom requires that the future husband pay a dowry to the family of the young girl he is to marry. This tradition is often a factor in domestic violence towards women because the man feels like he has purchased his wife and therefore that she belongs to him.
Child marriages are still practiced in some of the regions in Africa. Pressured by the family, girls are obligated to marry. These young girls for trial marriage that they actually have a very significant consequences in health effects because this young girl with early pregnancy, they're risking the chance of the premature labor and seeing their child born underweight. And another negative consequences is that when the child get married too early and have kids, they are losing their chances of their education and their career.
How are the children's life in America? We live in the richest country in the world. We have plenty of food, clean water, and we don't have to work or worry about anything. But we complain about the food on the table that isn't what we like. We want our parents to buy us the coolest toys, prettiest clothes, best electronics, and to take us to theme parks and vacation. But look at the other side of the world. The African children are fighting to live. They are not less than us, they are just like me, have the same body structure, same talent, but not the same luck. Therefore, we should always be thankful and appreciate of the good life we have and not complain and be wasteful of what is given to us.
Katie, do you know how lucky you are now? Can you please finish the vegetable in your bowl?
Okay, I'll do it.